What happens when you throw a boomerang? Well, it's pretty simple. It flies back. I want to talk about a serious problem in our world: suicide. The root cause is found in mental illness, or what we call brain chemistry imbalances. Suicide impacts our entire human race, from preteens to teens, to young adults, to middle-aged, and even our senior citizens. Suicide does not discriminate by age, race, color, or religion. The magnitude of suicide in the United States is enormous. According to statistics from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, suicide is now the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. In 2017, over 47,000 Americans died by suicide. There were an estimated 1.4 million suicide attempts in 2017. And in 2015, suicide and self-inflicted injury cost $69 billion. Coping is a major struggle for those with brain chemistry imbalances. They get so desperate that they have terrible thoughts that could lead to terrible outcomes. Permanent choices that for temporary situations. If your brain chemistry is out of balance, you are at risk, but there is hope. There are a large amount of stakeholders in good mental health, from the individual, family, friends, schools, churches, healthcare, community governments, state governments, the police, the courts, and the correctional systems. Well, we've brought them all together so they could work together with artificial intelligence in a great new platform. Introducing innovation that's never been seen. Technology and process and people. We call it Boomerang. The first fully integrated solution connecting all the stakeholders, existing healthcare resources with artificial intelligence technology to identify, educate, and help manage brain chemistry imbalances. Some people call it mental health, but there's stigmas with that. Let's fix that. Some people call it mental illness, but who wants to be called mentally ill? Let's fix that. It's time for a change. You see, let's treat this with a boomerang. Let's have everyone who has fallen off fly back. It's time to end suicide, and we can do it with the Boomerang solution. And that's where we need your help. Your tax-deductible donation from mom, dad, aunts, uncles, grandmas. Help us end the madness. Let's protect our families, our greatest assets, human capital. We can do this if we work together. So the use of the funds looks like this. We're going to hire more brain chemistry health professionals with the money we raise. Continuously development on the Boomerang system and other tools. The development of educational programs to deliver at schools and communities. And the execution of this solution. You see, the system's broken. People end up spinning out of control and end up in prison or other. And we spend billions and billions on corrective, not preventive. Our job is to flip the funding to preventive. So join us. flipthefunding.org. Together, we can make a massive change in this world. It's important for us to stop allocating resources to corrective and bring it to preventive.